Welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. It's the evening of Friday, November 27th, 2020. I'm getting ready. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of how to split out the different data frames when you have I'm going to call them nested data frames or data frames within data frames. In this case, it's going to be the data created by Benford's law. Okay. So we begin, of course, as is always the case, loading a few libraries. Okay. Go back over here. Then we're going to pull out some data. In this case, we're pulling out the cases and deaths. Okay. Create. That's what I call it. Okay. Now you can see exactly how simple this is to create this data frame. We're not so much concerned with this. Now we're going to create a structure of H. Now, so we have this structure list here. It's called a list of 9. Within each list, there are data frames. I'm going to call them data frames. Okay, cases, data, data table, data frame. So we got info, we got data, we got SO data, ESD, and so forth. So we're going. I'm not quite sure. Honestly, I'm not quite sure how to do it automatically. Okay. We're simply going to take the name of the thing. So it's okay. Okay. Now let's do this. So the first data frame is it's called info. The second one's called data. Data. Okay. Let's just try this here and see what happens. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Lines used, data and tested data digits. Okay, so you see what happens here. It creates it splits out the data frame. Hmm. So here you see all the nested data frames. Okay. So the next one is, okay, SO data, Benford. Okay, so we do X colon. So we'll come down, we're going to split out all these various data frames. EFD Mentesa. Mentesa. Okay. Ads. Ads, let's see. Kind of ads conformity. I should, of course, okay, distortion factor, now it's the list. Okay, let's just run this here and see exactly what we got. So, as you can see, we got all these nested data frames here. Okay, this doesn't do us any good because we don't put out any data. So, okay, match conformity, distortion. Okay, let's just run and take a look at all these data frames here. So, info, character cases, second order. Now we look at the data frame. Lines used, data mints, data digits. Now we look at the SO data. Second order, data second order, digits. Look at the BFD, maybe the one that's most useful. Digits distribution set. Data second order distribution. Benford distribution. Data second order distribution frequency. Data distribution frequency. Benford distribution frequency. Digit summation. Absolute access summation. Differences, squares diff, absolute diff. Antessa, CSUT mirror, statistic, mean, Antessa, bar Antessa, values, MAD, number 0367, MAD conformity, distortion, 477, stats, statistics, parameter, p-value, S methods, S data name, DF cases, Antessa arc, statistics, parameter, p-value method, and that's it. So that's all of the data frames that you have within the Benford. Those are the data frames you have to work with when you create a Benford object using the Benford analysis package. Now, obviously, when you do most of these, when you run your base set of information over here, okay, they pick and choose which ones you want to use, particularly in the plotting. All right. So that's just to understand how nested data frames work and how to split them out. You can, of course, go one step further and simply put out a single field or single column from a nested data frame also. Anyway, I hope this has provided a little bit of information for you this evening. I'll catch you on the next report.